Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is going to be a read for all the Sagittarius signs out there. Make sure that you guys are coming in, getting comfortable. Grab your drink, your tea. Starting with Aries today. I'm just going to go ahead and clear the air really quickly. As we're about to dive into another reading, Lord, I welcome you in this place. Allow your love and energy to consecrate this reading. Provide clear and concise messages for our fire signs out there. Allow your words to come through. I ask these things in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, the great I am. Just say my prayer. Bless this reading, Lord. Blessed be. Amen. Fire signs. I'm just waiting for it to go, guys. It's an assault to actually blow it out. So let it burn naturally. There's a lot of black smoke coming off of it, though. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yes. Alright, I'm going to start out with this deck. This one too. All right, Aries. Aries. Okay. Grieving. Spiritual guide. So you have good luck in your east and prosperity in your west. Bottom of the deck, we have justice in reverse. Just gonna put that there. Okay, let's clarify some of these cards. What's grieving? Okay, so I'm being told to switch. Let's see. I'm gonna use this deck. Guys, as you come in, make sure that you guys are showing support to the channel. Hit the like button, show some love, guys. Help others get the messages. It's 100% free to simply hit the like button. Let's see, Aries. Breathing for Aries. Okay, so this healing, it's in reverse. And then you have pride. And generosity in reverse. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Kingdom in reverse, Leo energy. I want to use something. The irony is, when I first even got out to do your reading, this deck was the first deck that wanted me to call on it. I usually use my other tarot deck. I haven't used this in forever. But apparently, I'm supposed to use it for you, okay? So let's see what we have. Oh, I just realized I don't have my headset. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. My headset to make sure you guys can hear me. All right, let's go. See what we have. Greetings for Aries. Ten of Swords in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. One more. I'm hearing three more. Okay, the Chariot. You have a lot of fives in reverse. Okay. So you have five here with the Hierophant in reverse. You have five with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You have seven in reverse and 10 in reverse. Your numbers on the board are 23, 30 in reverse, and 19 in reverse. So, okay, so there's definitely some sort of loss going on here. But what I'm seeing here is that the loss isn't exactly a loss. It's like you're grieving. Okay. Okay, so you're grieving the evolution of something else. Like something evolved and it's causing you grief in some way. I see you kind of sitting there instead of your. Okay, Aries, you have a lot of ego. You all know that. Your ego is like your biggest thing. But sometimes it can get in your way. And right now, that's what I'm saying. It's like you're not willing to show how you feel. And it's like you're holding on to that, like some sort of like neglect, resistant. Someone doesn't want to share their feelings. They're holding on to holding back. It's very stubborn, like kind of an energy. Why is Spirit Guide here? Your challenge is listening to Source, listening to what Spirit is trying to tell you, what God is trying to tell you. I feel like you might be getting messages intuitively, like you're sensing something, you're hearing messages. Some of it might be coming in your sleep. You might even be hearing like thoughts in your head, like spoken thoughts in your head. You have the 10 of Cups here. Your 10 is in reverse when it comes to your crown chakra, but on your South Tower it's upright, and it's coming up as the challenge. The Alchemist in reverse. Okay, so there's, okay, and this is you. That's you right there, the Emperor in reverse. And then you have the Shy of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Whoo, child. All right. So there was some hurtful things that was said in a situation here. I feel like you messed up by saying something hurtful. I don't know to who, but Five of Swords talks about being very sharp with your words, like combative with your words. And this is in regards to a family situation. Like I feel like something was very satisfying, happy, like completely fulfilling. You could have had a community of people that loved you, or you could have had the opportunity to have a community of people that loved you. This could even be like having a happy family with someone. You see the kids and the parents, they're just watching their kids play, looking at the sun and rainbow, just complete bliss. And then you have the Magician in reverse. Like there's something here that backfired when something was said, something hurtful was said. And with your card coming out in reverse, I feel like you weren't in a stable place when you said this. This could be energetically, this could be materially. You have the Shy of Coins. The Shy of Coins is the King of Coins here. It's in reverse. This is someone who was very focused on, like, okay, their priorities were kind of like misplaced. Instead of making good investments, this person put a lot of emphasis on material things to make them feel as if they were in some sort of authoritative position. And those things don't last. They're there for the moment, but not for forever. And with the coin being here, it's almost like, do you know your worth? Do you know your value? Or are you wasting your what's worthy and valuable about you on things that are superficial and not stable? Now, when I look at your crown chakra, I'm seeing hmm, like there's this energy of not being fair. Like I'm getting that someone could have been like really egotistical in the sense that my way or the highway, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not sense of compromise or sharing or being generous to others. It's very self-centered. I'm getting that throughout your energy. There's multiple cards saying that with you here, this here, pride being here, generosity being in reverse, 0, 3. This talks about like, oh. I'm sorry. This talks to like almost like doing things backwards and not really being able to move forward. And it's a very and then you have the chariot. This talks about not being able to merge differences. Like he wasn't able to balance out differences in order to have a clear path forward. Like let me use this. Your challenge is happiness. In order to be happy, there is a need for equal give and take to keep that pot filled. All right, so someone could have wasted someone's time. Again, more imbalance here. Somebody might actually be really ticked off about this, but the inability to change the fact that they were aware of someone's worth, their value, and you have the King of Coins on this end being in reverse, and you have the Queen of Coins upright over here. These are counterparts, equal counterparts. And I feel like you may have misjudged or misread a situation, and that's where you're feeling like you're messing up or you messed up. It could be past or current. But the Knight of Pentacles here is like someone didn't put in the effort, the work to get something done. And like instead of taking this thing, the energy into getting something done, even if it was slow or slow going, or it may have taken some time to reach where you were supposed to go, someone just didn't put in the effort. They wasted a lot of time and energy being very focused on just what they can get out of the situation instead of being able to put in the work so that the end result was more long lasting, more practical. Um, yeah, somebody just wasn't being very practical or prepared to be practical and a commitment here. When you have the Four of Pentacles here, this indicates celebration, stability. This can even represent marriage of some sort, two people coming together to build a solid foundation. Um, and then you have the Ten of Cups again. Yeah, I feel like this might have something to do with the family. And then you have the Ten of Cups, the Fool, which is you again. It's in reverse. The Hangman and the Ace of Cups here. Like I feel like you were aware that something or someone was actually fulfilling. Like the Ace of Cups talks about having a blessing of love, a new opportunity to be completely fulfilled on the inside here. And so yeah, I you know that you kind of like wasted time. A lot of attention and more ego with the King of Wands in reverse. Like, all right, so I'm gonna clarify prosperity. What's prosperity? Your West Tower. Like it's seeing your Aries and it's coming off kind of detached. The information is there, but I can barely feel any real feeling. It's chakra is closed off, but somebody is suppressing their feelings. The information is there on there's no real okay prosperity the leader talks about an illusion. The illusion is that someone's very you're projecting emptiness onto something here, but if someone's wishes or wish did not come through, so, let's see. You might have a secret plan for your future when it comes to being some sort of boss, some sort of leader, community leader here. But the illusion is that beneath the surface, and this is what you're not facing, is your own unhappiness. Somebody might also be feeling sick. There's a need for you to pour into yourself, to heal yourself. Yeah, I just see you being really focused on your money, a new opportunity for you to have enough so that you can enjoy what you have. You're learning to move on. I've learned this from a connection that you had a chance to have a connection. It's teaching you how to move forward. Okay. Your East Tower. You just focus on what you could get. That's what I'm seeing. There's no real feelings here. It's more, even with your grieving card, it's not even in your heart chakra. It's conscious. It's more like a thought as opposed to a feeling. You won't stop playing. I can't make this up. Look, it came out again. Look at this. Same cards. The Knight of Wands in reverse, Five of Swords, and then the Five of Wands. Like, like it's almost very indifferent. I'm hearing, I don't care. Like, I'm just gonna keep playing games and, and being childish or whatever. I don't care. It's very like think like something's possible, so you don't care. It's very detached. Why are you this cold? Weird. Child. I'm gonna use this back here. I did see that someone was in their head when I did for the good luck, your East Hall, what you're endeavoring to have. You want fortune, but there's like this decision that you're trying to make. You're trying to trust your intuition, but your intuition is being guided by suppressed emotions, this desire, like you really want someone to pay attention to you. It's all for attention. It's like you're craving it. So we have guys. You're just gonna stay in a situation with someone, or you might be dealing with someone that likes a lot of attention. You have alchemy in reverse. I did say you had, that's basically because this is basically the magician all over again. You had the magician here in reverse too, which talks about like mishandling your talents, your spiritual gifts. And that's basically like doing on soft sand instead of solid ground. It doesn't last. It's temporary, very short lived, and it always backfires because there's nothing solid to hold it. This is like someone who's very short sighted, or their plans are short sighted. The way they do things are short sighted. Hold on, guys. Yeah, the way they do things are short sighted. Battery's starting. Give me a second. See if I can just sit that right there. All right. Okay. can see West Tower just fell out in reverse. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of incomplete plans, like, and that's all. Like, are you speeding through things, like doing things halfway? I was getting that a lot through your reading with the Knight and too. This, like, you just focus on the results, like you're missing the details or the hard work that needs to be put in to actually have like a proper formula to do something. Like, somebody just doesn't want to put in the effort for something. They just work towards the result and they skip things. They skip important details. And then, yeah, rock, instability at the bottom of the deck. Someone's afraid of changing. I literally just cut the deck and look what I got. You have fear and change. This card says no need to fear, but it's in reverse 81. There's a lot of overthinking about how to start over or how things are, like how you can't start over. Like you're overthinking how you can't start over. It scares the crap out of you. There's your emotions. It's fear and stagnancy. Aries. You know, I wrote something. I think I'm gonna read because I woke up this morning and I got like a couple of messages, and they're questions for you to basically use as a healing guide for navigating to a more healthier version of you and spiritually. And there's a question here that just popped in my head that I wrote. Is fear and doubt governing your life? If healthy connections is what you seek, can you be a healthy person to connect with? When triggered, do you take time out to figure out why it's triggering you? Or are you reacting defensively? Yeah, so yeah, I feel like that's for you. Let's see what we have here. But then you have here 10 again, it's in reverse. So definitely still sitting in a past cycle. You might be leading a community of people because this is what this card represents. Someone who is a leader. He has a lot of responsibilities and he handles it with sound mind, sound thought, of government. The question here is, are you taking your own advice? Can you follow good advice? That's what this is. It says follow your own good advice. Not the surface. It's kind of like hidden beneath the surface. And you're kind of like trying to like stay all head and mind, but your heart isn't to any of it. So you have, that's kind of what I'm getting. Like, are you scaring yourself right now? Like something about you is spooking you. Are you really? And then you have almost have prizes trying to please everyone. 1913. And you can't go back to yesterday, be in the present. This is addressing that thing here, and you pulling back your energy. And beneath the deck, I had moments regret, like you have to keep doing whatever this is, but is it working? All right, so I'm just gonna pull your advice for you. What's the advice for Aries? Let's see, Aries. It's not about what's happening outside of you, your environment. This is about you. Your sense of. I'm telling you, somebody is very detached. So basically, it says here, impact with nature. So I feel like I'm getting the sense here, Aries, that you're naturally intuitive. You might even have spiritual gifts, but you're cut off from them. Do something to change your energy. Bottom of the deck. All right, I'm gonna leave that there, guys. Where did I stop? Let me mark this really quick. Timestamp it. Oh, yeah. Don't forget, if you're watching the reading now, yeah, it's just gonna flow. But after it's done, we're done here. I'm just gonna put the timestamps in the bio of the description of this video, so you can go there. If you're watching later, your timestamp will be there. If you click the timestamp on your reading, it'll automatically jump to the section of the video that is your reading. Okay. So let me just timestamp this real quick. So I'm gonna put 38 because I have to clean this up. Okay. All right, Aries. Next up, we're gonna be doing Leo. If you're new to my channel, just know that my page is not about gossiping. We're very focused on healing here, on restoring energy so that you have a much more healthier relationship with yourself, with others, and with spirit. So if you're looking for gossiping, spying, or information on other people, you might want to check a different channel for that. There are other readers on YouTube that you can check out, but this is what my page is about. Okay. Okay, Leo. Okay. Hmm. All right, Leo. Bottom of the deck, we have commitment. All right. So, your crown chakra, we have compassion. Like, self tower, your challenge is same card as Aries, spirit guide. What you're trying to accomplish right now is boundaries, healthy boundaries, protecting your energy. The the outcome right now in your West Tower is grieving, having the courage to grieve, to let go. So let's see what you're feeling. Because I feel like you're in your head about having to care about everyone and everything. Like, and I'm getting almost like an exhausted energy here. Like, someone might be tired of caring about everyone, everything in the world. This compassion that you're feeling. Yeah, yeah. This fell on your South Tower. I actually was trying to clarify this, but I feel like that has some significance. So we're gonna just continue with that. You have peace among the thorns. So some of you guys might be feeling heavily overwhelmed by other people telling you how they feel, like projecting their feelings onto you. It's ticking you off, it's pissing you off, it's providing frustration, it's triggering you. And you have nothing on your board that speaks about exhaustion, but that's the energy I was getting on your card here. Like you're tired of caring about the world. Like you're just ticked off by that. And then, yeah, bottom of the deck, you have alone in the world. Somebody might be feeling lonely. Like I'm almost getting this energy. Like, is anybody looking at me? Does anybody see me? Or no one cares? Does anybody see Leo being lonely? You might be wearing your feelings out in the open at this time, and that's how you're okay. So everything has a face, every emotion has a face, and the face of your current state, which is you feeling completely bothered by everybody else's feelings, is you being naked. Like you might be expressing this outwardly. Triumph of lies. Okay, so one, self. Okay, so some of you guys might be feeling like you're losing yourself and pretending like you care. Like you're just tired. Like you don't, I don't care, and I'm tired. I'm drained. That's the energy I'm getting from you. You're tired of putting on a face for people. It's exhausting. Second bottom of the deck. Have you lost yourself in doing? Okay, let's see. Why is boundaries here? I'm gonna look at your East Tower really quickly. Fragmented. When this card comes out, I don't know if you can see this. You see how she's like torn to pieces? There's barely anything left of her. And this is a fairy, but now she's like so torn, like you can barely recognize her as even a fairy. Like someone's shadow might be consuming them. Like when you suppress your emotions, they tend to eat you up inside and turn you into something dark. Like I don't know how to explain it. That energy. It's almost like having a contorted version of yourself. The light is gone, and now you're just like this fae. Yeah, it's giving fae like energy. Look up a fae. What a fae is. FAYE. Google phase. But that's the energy I'm getting here. And when this card comes up, it's basically saying you need to pull back your energy. You've given so much, like you barely have anything left of you. And that's why you're erecting these boundaries, like you're trying to protect yourself. But the energy that I'm getting is like the boundaries are coming up in a defensive kind of energy. You're being very defensive towards others because you feel like others are being inconsiderate of you. It's you get defensive when you're emotionally exhausted. That's just a ripple effect of emotional exhaustion. It makes you very defensive, very combative. You ever watch a child get tired of being picked on? They get tired and then they start getting angry and start trying to hit the other person. It's almost like that. That's the bottom. Yeah, atonement's in reverse. This is you not wanting to suffer anymore. Like you don't want to deal with this anymore. All these betrayals, these feelings of people not being considerate of you, it's hurting you. They may not be aware of it because they see you as someone they could come to, but it's like it's actually causing you pain, and you have multiple versions of it. You've taken enough injury, enough harsh words, enough critical thoughts being stabbed at you. It's enough. Leo, bride in a cage, feeling trapped. I almost want to pull your advice now, but there's so much for you to learn from analyzing what's really going on inside of you. And I feel like you already know you're in this energy. But the question I'm getting here is why? Why do I have to be in this energy? Why you? Revenge is at the bottom of the deck, and that's what I was talking about earlier about that kid having taken on so much being picked on that they start trying to hurt the other person. This is the lashing out. And then sacrifice is right back there again. What is your challenge? Because you have spirit guide here, it's right side up. So it's calling on you. Spirit is calling on you. It's talking to you. There's a silent voice inside of you that's trying to talk to you. And I feel like it's guiding you in some way, trying to guide you. But the question is, are you listening to it? Or is the weight of what you've gone through clouding that voice that you can barely hear it? There's some clearing up that needs to happen. Let's see, spirit guide for Leo. Spirit guide for Leo. The reverse coming up as anyone. Black flower fragrance. There's a need to appreciate yourself because with others not appreciating you, it's almost giving the energy that you're starting not to appreciate yourself. Like the projection that others, like the way people see you is how you're starting to see yourself, is what I'm seeing here. It's making you angry. You have anger and chains beneath the desk. It's making you like, let's see, Leo. Naked before the stars. That's star energy. You're craving freedom. You just want to be comfortable in your own skin and not be judged for that. I won't cry for you. And then atonement, it actually fell out, guys. It was at the bottom of the deck, and look, it just came out. Like you don't want to have to suffer anymore. So, you know, even the way that you're feeling, like there's even anger is a healthy form of grieving. It is a part of the healing phase. If you look up the 7 phases of healing, the 7 stages of it, you will find that anger is one of the most important part. And as I say that, your West Tower, you remember what I said about your West Tower? It came out with grieving, having the courage to grieve. And I see you like wanting to feel comfortable, like let me this angry for a moment without judgment. That's the energy I'm getting. Can you appreciate the fact that I'm expressing myself, even if it is angry, even if it is frustrated, even if I'm being defensive? I'm trying to protect my energy. That's what I'm getting from you, Leo. You have the child card in reverse here. Says this child I was meant to be. Like someone's lost, like they're not in touch with who they were, who they used to be, how happy they used to be anymore. And part of their grieving phase, like something changed in your life. And whatever that change was, it was the catalyst to you going through a dark night of the soul. Because that's what I'm seeing here. It's a dark night of the soul. But in the dark night of the soul, this is where a lot of things fall away, a lot of realizations happen, a lot of clarity, and some of it might be very harsh. It might be very hurtful, but it's almost like being whipped on your back. Each sting of the whip is kind of teaching you. At the same time, it's a bitter lesson, and you become someone different on the other side. It's okay to be angry for the moment. You need to find a healthy way to, you're going to, once you finally make it past this phase, your challenge right now is, can you endure long enough, hold out losing yourself until you break past this phase in your healing so you can see what that person looks like. And I feel that brings us back to your West Tower, the courage to actually grieve. Again, look up the 7 phases of grieving, or the 5 phases of grieving. The courage to actually endure that, let yourself be buried under the weight of it, that you completely die in essence, spiritually, physically, mentally. Any more for Leo? This is a lot that you're going through, Leo, but nobody can go through it for you. I see why you're feeling very alone in what you're in. This is a test, a challenge that is for you to strengthen you, but you have to be able to survive it. Like when you're this tired, this exhausted, the only thing that you need to do, Leo, is survive. That's it. Let the pieces fall away. Just hold on to you. Don't lose yourself in it. Just survive it because it's not going to be there forever. This is just a moment. A moment sometimes can last for a while. It can last for a day. It can last for a week. Sometimes it can last for a whole year. But the moment passes. Everything is in a season. Hold on until your season is over and you enter the next phase. And I feel like that phase is going to have a lot of crying because there's an energy of releasing, letting it go. Once you finally get that anger out, cry. It's okay. What's the last card for Leo? Colorless angel. Siegfried. Someone's very depressed. Like I said, someone's going through a dark night of the soul. But something is going to be coming to an end because Siegfried is associated with the number 10. Starting to close the cycle out. Having the courage to grieve. And then you have anger and chains. It fell out. So it's the card I showed you earlier. This time it's upright. It's talking about having support to get what you want, which is to release. Break the chains. Whew, my leg is falling asleep. Perchance to dream. Bottom of the deck. What you didn't see, what you're trying not to see is that, yeah, something ended. It was a shattering of your world. You thought you had some the fantasy world, and it led you to a dark night of the soul so you can see who you really are. This is your challenge of growth. It's almost like an evolutionary phase. I always say to people, we look at change and we ask for change in our lives. But do you know that change always hurts first before it gets better? It's like when you, so yeah, but after you realize, like, hey, it hurt, you look at the area to try and figure out where that pain came from. You observe it. When you find cut, what do? You start treating it. You analyze how bad it is. You ascertain what's the best approach to fixing it. And once you've treated it, it takes time to heal. It may even leave a scar. Sometimes it doesn't, depending on how deep that cut is. But right now, that cut that I'm seeing, it's not on your skin, Leo, it's in your heart. It hits your spirit. And it's okay to feel that pain because that pain is showing you the things about yourself that needs to be healed, that needs treatment. It needs your attention, your nurturing ability on it. So yeah, if you want to break away from people and pull your energy back, I think that might actually be a good thing. Because if you're empty, how can you feed other people's tables when it comes to making them happy? It's time to treat yourself. Okay, so I'm going to pull an advice card for you, and then I'm going to be moving on to Sagittarius. Advice for Leo, Father. Advice for Leo. Explore ways to heal the cut that has been placed on your spirit. You have to ascertain how to heal it. Do the research and then do the work. Leo. Deep replenishment. Look at that. Deep replenishment. You know, there's a saying that depression just means that you need deep rest. If you look at the word itself and you break it up, depress, deep rest. It's a time to pull back and rest, heal, recover. You've been through war, you've been through struggle. It may not have been war like in the Middle East, but you've been through a personal war. And after every battle, what does the soldiers do? They take time to recover, to heal, to mend. And this card, I'm going to read it to you. Retreat, rest, be held. Just look at it. That's for you. It's okay. Don't feel bad about it, and don't let nobody else make you feel bad about it. This is what you need. This is what you need. You have to do it for you. Because then, after you've done it for you, then you can be there for others. And I do see you have a deep heart, Leo. Lots of love to give. Lots of compassion. It's okay to be tired. take the rest. Alright, so I'm going to leave that there, guys, and I'm going to pause the video before I get into Sagittarius reading so I can take a restroom break. But, yeah, I'll be back. And, guys, if you're looking for personal readings, you can book one. Just email me. It's in the bio below the video, the description. Just hit me up in the email, okay? I do readings so you can see how I do it. It's down there. It's free. So definitely check it out. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom and then we're going to do Sagittarius. Okay. Yes. me. Alright, Sagittarius. Sag. Okay, so North Tower expansion. You have closure in reverse. It's something you're not releasing, not moving past. Or maybe something feels like it's unfinished. You're not done with it yet. Maybe there's something you're thinking about, something you haven't said, something that's left undone, unfinished business, unable to move forward with. How it means to want to. Clarity is your challenge. So understanding, clearing up confusion, that is the challenge right now. Your outcome is blessings. Bottom of the deck, we have peace in reverse, so there's some conflict. And well-being is also in reverse. And pull 3. And you have justice. Okay, so we're gonna do 4. Home, 5, and good luck. I'm done. What's left is someone feels very burdened. They have a lot that they want to release. Trying to release it. Good luck's in reverse. We're in reverse. Justice is upright. And home is in reverse. It's almost coming full circle. Something could be coming full circle. Oh, I'm almost getting strategy or something's. It's disrupting your peace. Could be feeling like you missed out on a blessing. The blessing is the outcome, but I don't feel it's lost anything. Closure. Closure. Sagittarius. Solidity. Yeah, there's something that you want to break free from. Something could have come back. Like I'm almost getting roosters come home to roost. You have 18 here. 18 is about karma. What goes around comes back around. Something starting to recycle. Incomplete. I fell right on that dot. The electricity, that spark, that have that desire to explore and adventure out and do things, like you feeling like something isn't over. That's kind of like, that's not you. You're the type of person to move forward, and someone holding you back is weird to you. Yeah, you have storm at the bottom. Head on. Guys, you're all Sag, I'm still in your readings, but between Aries and Leo, you guys' readings were progressively heavy. You guys, fire signs, like, there's a lot going on with you guys. Sagittarius. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. Thank you. Ay, you have self-trust in reverse and the 8. A time of retribution. Something's coming back. Something to roll. So like this. So, well, I don't know if you guys have realized we did the previous year. And it gives you an opportunity to do something different. The years are like cycles. They go round and round. And what you plant in each cycle, you reap in the next cycle, but you must use what you have to overcome the cycle you're going through. And in this case, you have retribution, Scorpius. Something's being corrected, a course of action here. And then you have another 8, 38. It's in reverse. It's a lot of 8s. You might be seeing a lot of 8s. 888, 88. 88 might be of significance to you. I feel like there's something you're not saying, something you're thinking, but you're not saying. Your thoughts might be feeling blocked. Your thoughts are blocked, so your voice is blocked. You don't trust your own thoughts. You don't trust your own voice. Like, I'm almost getting the feeling like you're afraid of something backfiring if you do you, or what is this? Sagittarius. Why are your clouds, clouds? I don't know why I said that. Why are your cards flying out like this? You have justice again. It's in reverse. Someone might actually have clouded thoughts, clouded intentions, which is why you're not trusting yourself right now. You might be feeling cloudy, that you can't see straight, something obscuring you. The Emperor, family. Okay. 3 of Swords, the Hierophant in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. Someone might be overseeing a family situation, a judge, a court. You might be dealing with an Aries. I'm almost getting like an institution because you have the Emperor and then the Justice card here, but it's like justice didn't go in someone's favor regarding a family. And then it's like the 3 of Swords talks about someone being in deep pain, needing to heal. And then the Hierophant, yeah, this is something related to court. You have 3 cards here that's related to court. The Hierophant in reverse talks about the downside of it's associated with the number 5. So it's almost like looking at, instead of the glass being half full, it's half empty, like something's finished. There's some sort of divorce, some sort of separation. And then the Queen of Wands talks about wanting attention. Someone feeling jealous. And then you have another 5 in reverse. Like you feel like something's too much to juggle. There's the Queen of Wands here, Sagittarius. You might be disconnecting from someone that likes a lot of attention. Someone could, okay, so I feel like you're dealing with people, three feminine energies. Because you have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Empress. The Queen of Cups is in reverse, the Queen of Wands is in reverse. It's a lot of, I don't want to use that word because I don't like to say those words, but there's a lot of like itchy with a B energy on the board, jealousy, envy, a lot of jealousy actually. You have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands, like they're very envious, they want attention, demanding, emotionally manipulative, and then you have here, and the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups is looking at the Empress, this motherly figure, very intuitive, sensitive to other people's feelings, caring, nurturing. I don't know why it's here though. But then, I don't know, you might be separating from all three of these people and causing you pain because the Hierophant talks about divorce. And then there's something about a family. And somebody's holding back. There's a lot going on here. Now, the King of Cups talks about someone very triggered and likes to trigger other people just for the hell of it. I'm almost getting like, I don't. Sad, I hope you haven't been playing with anyone. Like, I'm almost getting like a player type of energy here. Dealing with multiple females. Two of them are jealous of one female, and the one female is holding back from a situation because it's not practical. Because it's not practical. And the situation she's holding back from is a masculine energy who's been emotionally manipulative, triggering, like using their prowess of omniscience in a way to get what they want through causing trouble emotionally, disruptive energy in people's emotions. Yeah, I'm getting kind of like a player energy. Pieces to start because you're stepping out of your true authentic self. Let's see what travel ritual and facing yourself. Someone has to face themselves. That's why they can't move forward. The wolf is facing that shadow version of yourself, that character version of yourself, that lower frequency version of yourself. The wolf comes to challenge you. It's like a look at me, look at yourself in the mirror kind of an energy. And it tests you to see the type of person that you really are. It tests your character, your true character. And I'm almost getting the sense like you're working on trying to do this, but or at least trying to, but there's something blocking you. Travel is here. The challenge of the wolf is showing up as your peace being disturbed. Whatever face that might take, this might be situationally, it might even be the court matter. But your peace being disturbed is kind of like forcing you to sit in one place and deal. Let's look at clarity. Which is in your cell tower. So it's what you're dealing with, your fire, what's really challenging you here, which is crazy because I see a ton of challenges here. Clarity for Sagittarius. The truth is you don't want something to end. That's something you're realizing and it's hard for you. You didn't know this before, you wasn't aware of this before. You have the owl card and then the snake in reverse. That talks about being destructive. Like instead of building anything, you were being very destructive with your energy. You may have been operating out of your kundalini than anything else. or your reptilian part of your brain, which is very low frequency, very lower base. It's more superficial. It's ran out of ego. It's Yeah, I feel like you were operating under a lower frequency. That's how you were before. But now you're realizing that you don't want something to change. You don't want something to end. You don't want a cycle to close out. And I feel like maybe the shock of that is kind of like the catalyst for everything else going on here. It's giving tower moments, like a sudden disruption in your life. Let's look at home. Why is home here? You're in your head about not having a home. Reciprocation is here to reverse. Someone was a taker instead of being fair, equally giving and taking so that everyone was happy. Yeah, and as I said, oh my God, guys, look, responsibility in reverse. Someone was slacking. They didn't want to do the work. They wanted the results, but they did not want to do the work to get the results. So this is giving like cheated energy here. Like this person cheats to get what they want. They take the half path, like doing things halfway, the quick path. But the quick path kind of like skips a lot of things that are important. What's this? Yeah, beauty in reverse. Ouch. So there's a lot of self-reflection that needs happening. Like this is talking about addressing yourself, the things that are ugly about you, things that are ugly about you. Are you willing to do that? What's the last? So maybe you're getting used with some sort of blessings. Something could be coming to you through music. You might be hearing something about blessings here and it's making you unhappy. It could be someone else's blessings. It could be you missing out on a blessing, which is what I was getting initially with your West Tower, because you have blessings and good luck in reverse. Like, and I said that earlier, like somebody feels like they missed out on a blessing, and then you have fear. And another 83 in reverse again. And strategy, something backfired. It backfired. Whatever this was, it backfired. And there's your stagnancy again, transformation. I'm going to post in the price. But so far, what I'm seeing for you, Sag, is that the ultimate work for you right now is to face yourself. Face yourself. Face your demons. Face your inner challenges. Face your inner child. Face who you have become. Face all of it, and then make a decision on where you want to go, who you want to be, how you want things to turn out. Face yourself. The wolf is here for you. Advice for Sagittarius. How can you mother yourself? I cannot make this up. This is Star Mother. Read that card for yourself. I'm going to try and keep it still. How can you mother yourself? Alright, I want to leave that there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bottom of the deck, you have Break the Chain. It's in reverse. This talks about doing the same repetitive thing over and over again. It's even be a habit that you may have picked up from someone else in your family, because this talks about ancestral chains. There's some sort of passed down traditional way of doing things. This could have been something you picked up from someone in your family, or maybe even multiple people in your family. And I feel like that might be hard for you to break, but it's time to. The wolf is here. That's your moment. Alright, I'm gonna leave that there. I hope this helps, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.